And we're back. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting, everyone. You are here watching Speedrun Ragnarok, and we're proud to be benefiting Take This Again this year. Next up, we have Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout with the wonderful Mr. Highspirits. Are you ready, Highspirit?
Hi, Kay. Are we ever ready for this? Shoot, let me fix the echo a little bit. There, hopefully that gets rid of most of the echo.
All right. Well, before we start off real quick, I do have a $5 donation from Margaret Ann, who says, Ragnarok, we don't just play games fast. We speedrun donation goals too. Hooray for 5K, and let's see how fast we can hit 10K. Keep the hype going. Fortunately, that didn't change the bid.
So we are using Suezo. Awesome.
You're using Suezo.
Thank you all for not torturing me with Gollum. Okay, so this is Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout, the best Monster Rancher game ever released. There shouldn't be too much of an echo. I should have taken care of most of that. But we start out the game with 4 characters: Suezo, Mochi, Hare, or Gollum. They all have different stats. And we're going to go with Suezo because apparently that's what everyone donated for, or at least a couple people. So we're just going to get going with this and start it up. So this game comes with a robust, deep story. It literally is about 12 panels of a comic. And this game has one very simple mechanic, and that's just hop. It also has a kazoo, which you might get to hear a few times depending on how long this song loops. Here, I'll be nice and let everyone hear the kazoo. There you go. That is the only redeeming quality about this game, is the kazoo. There's nothing else good about this game. So, this is Suezo. He also has a backpack. Oops. That's me looking at chat. He has a backpack, so he's kind of cute. And the controls are tank controls. So sometimes you'll just see me randomly fall off because you can't control your character very well. Also, edges always win. Remember that. Edges always win.
Edges always win. Got it.
Yes. Edges always win. So, the first couple of stages you saw were pretty simple. And now they're going to start introducing mechanics and tiles, like the speed up tile here, and the death tile, which takes away a life when you hit it. And I was practicing with Gollum all morning because I was convinced everyone was going to choose Gollum, so I got to get used to Suezo again. Suezo jumps much farther than Gollum, so Gollum is basically, like his name, a giant rock, and he doesn't go very far. Suezo, on the other hand, has really good jump. Not as good as Hare, though. Hare and Suezo are both considered the best monsters for this game, and yeah. And in case you were wondering, this is literally the entire game. Although the stages do get much more fun. I keep trying to turn up the game audio. Hopefully that's good for the game audio.
Oh, Zeal, thank you so much for the raid. You're just in time for some kazoo.
Just in time for the kazoo. Well, the kazoo is not random, but there's like 3 or 4 songs in the game, and they just loop the entire time.
Do they all have kazoo?
No, only one.
What?
Only one has a kazoo. Okay, I will try to turn it up even more because I'm boosting the heck out of it. But this might cause a small echo. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So now we're going to get to some more. I guess we could start explaining what these tiles are. The skulls are the death tiles. They take away 1 heart. You'll notice... I hit the platform. You'll notice that I have 3 hearts, well, 2 on the bottom right corner right now. And once you run out of hearts, you... ooh, that's not good. I hit the back arrow. You run out of hearts, you game over, and you have to restart the stage. You can have up to a maximum of 5 hearts, and yeah, we're going to hopefully not die too many times. That's the goal, at least. So this is another stage with the kazoo. I just stamped on a red S tile. That increases my speed. G is for gravity. Those are the main 2 that that are actually positive. We're gonna try to get speed as much as we can, because obviously it makes you go faster. And you can stack each one twice, so we can have 2 speed, 2 lower gravities to make it so we jump farther. We also have the arrows, which shoot you in the arrow direction, I should say. And then there's the random tiles that shoot you in a random direction. Oh. And there's some big R's there. You can see the big R's. Those aren't nice either. Those are reverse tiles. They send you in the opposite direction of your momentum. So if you were actually going up, you would go back. If you were going back, you'd go up. Simple. Just like, ooh, I just hit that one though. And yeah, like I said, there's tank controls, so sometimes you aim for a spot and you just can't get there. Because momentum is also a thing in this game. Not a good thing. Momentum is pretty bad. Sometimes you get so much momentum in a direction and you can't stop. Now this you'll see is a nice little goddess on a moon that I'm getting. It's a nice little trophy. They call it, they're called rucksacks in this game. Every 4 levels that you do without a game over, you get a rucksack. And this stage is deceptively hard because you can't just go 1 speed. You have to alternate speeds in order to go through here as fast as possible without hitting a ledge, because remember, ledges always win.
Suezo's mouth scares me.
He's just happy to see you, Kay. Come on! Is
he related to rabbits?
I don't know.
Imagine that's what the inside of a rabbit's mouth looks like as well.
It's Suezo from Monster Ranch. You ever play Monster Rancher growing up? You know, you put the discs, your PlayStation discs in whatever game, you know, gives you that monster.
I saw it on, like, television at, like, 6 in the morning. But no, I did never play.
Ah. Yeah, but this is basically that game. Except for you put 1 disc in and you get this nightmare. You're stuck with the same 4 nightmares. Also, there's Kazoo again. One thing you're going to notice about this game, which is, I was going to say one of the only bad things, but one of the annoying things about this game is the Kazoo stages are usually the shortest and the easiest, so you don't get to hear the Kazoo as much as you really would like. You only had the anime over there? Okay, so we got arrow tiles. You'll notice here is a double arrow tile. Those, I didn't get stopped. That was momentum being unable to stop. The double arrow tiles shoot you very far, and the single arrows just a little bit. I like to call those double arrow tiles the trap tiles, because usually when you hit one, you end up flying off in the middle of nowhere and dying. So we try to avoid as many of them as we can. Ooh, that was close. I'm gonna have to stop here. These are little ride platforms you can take. I don't know, can I make this? I never tried. Oh, made it. Haha. And they give you a ride for a short distance. And then you got the clocks. That's the other thing we haven't talked about. The clocks give you time or lose time. Red is always good. So when it comes to the gravity tiles, the speed tiles, the clocks, red is always good. Blue is bad. Very simple.
Interesting.
Red good, blue bad.
Red
So
good,
this
blue
one's
bad.
kind of like an auto-scroller level. Except for there's what I call the trap tiles. If you hit anything that's not an arrow, you lose a life. Because you go flying off randomly. Or, ooh, that was close. Because you'll randomly go flying off, and yeah, just like that. Really would like that. Momentum got me. Trying to get a life and it ended up costing me a life. Also, there's a rumble on the controller, which I can't turn it off on this controller, so it's very annoying. Whee! Also, you get to hear him go whee every time he flies. So yeah, this level I'm just trying my best to, ooh, there we go, avoid the tiles that aren't arrows because I will die if I don't, and it involves me changing my momentum in air. Oop, there's a death tile. Yeah, it involves me changing my momentum in air, which, remember how I told you, changing momentum is not easy in this game? There's actually one stage where it requires a hard, like, U-turn in air if you want to be able to pull off the stage. So what we're going to do is category we're doing is any percent 60 floors. Now you'd think that's pretty strange, you know, any percent 60 floors. Well, this game has 2 credits and 2 endings. After 60 floors, it gives you the rest of the quote-unquote story. And then there's 26 more levels of pure torture and pain and suffering. Because those levels are what I like to call not very balanced. Also Kazoo. Oh yeah, we got the exclamation point tiles. We haven't talked about them. When you land on those, they break. And they give you a small speed boost. But they don't count as land. So if you jump across a bunch of exclamation point tiles, and then you fall off, you go back to the last land tile that you were on. No. So they're kind of risky in some situations. Fun. Ah, I missed the tile! Trying to hit the arrow and I completely whiffed. It's best not to ask what this game is and just enjoy it for what it is. Because asking questions just makes you even more confused. And remember, just hop. And if you can't remember that, one of the stages later on will remind you. When it literally spells out, just stop. Or just hop. Yeah, just stop. Stop playing this.
I was very confused for a moment.
Yeah, so I set the estimate for 115. It's not going to take us... It's probably going to take us closer to an hour. The 115 estimate was accounting for Gollum. Because every marathon we've ever seen this in, with a donation incentive, Gollum has been it. Gollum is literally a flying rock. He has no jump, and almost some levels are almost impossible without buffs in order to make certain jumps.
And what I saw on the title screen, he had a pogo stick?
Yes, he gets a pogo stick, because he doesn't have a tail like Suezo here. He's not cool like Suezo. Also, Kazoo. I gotta, like, not talk during the Kazoo. Like I said, it's the only redeeming part of the game. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a Kazoo player for this. Although Sparkover did look into buying a pack of 24 Kazoos for this.
They were available on Amazon. Come on.
Multicolored, all colors of the rainbow Kazoos. 24 of them.
I wonder if I can make one real quick.
Okay, so there's another thing to talk about in this game. Is the lack of difficulty curve. I like to call it a difficulty blob. Oops, that was momentum getting me. where it just randomly spikes in difficulty. Like, you saw all those last stages I went through looked pretty simple and whatnot. Welcome to where it just randomly spikes and gets difficult, and there's small platforms that you have to land on, and yeah, these jumps are not the easiest because you don't have a shadow to guide you where you are, and if you land on the edge, you lose.
Oh no.
Garby got a kazoo for this game. So I'd like to publicly apologize, by the way, to everyone. About 2 years ago, I was the person who introduced this game to the Kuso Grande, to Kuso community. And suddenly the leaderboard shot up through the roof because everyone started playing it. So I'd like to publicly apologize for making this more mainstream. I thought I could make that jump.
How could you do that to people?
I know. I'm going to try to go for a heart here. Because I haven't gamed over yet, and I'd like to keep that streak if I can. There we go. Now, I never claimed to be good at this game, by the way. I just hop. There were others that ran this before me, but I think me playing at Big Bad Gameagon kind of really put it out there for everyone.
The plot of this game is to hop.
Yes, hop. And if you can't remember that, just hop. That's all you gotta remember. There is a story to this game, okay? It's best that we not discuss it, but I can show you coming up here shortly because we're about to finish level 20. Every 20 levels, you get a little bit of storyboard. Oops, I didn't push over fast enough. And it tells you a little bit about the story. The first panels you see start off with Suezo and the gang, including Tiger, by the way, who's actually in the game but not a playable character. And he's on, and on the box art too. Is a playable, but Tiger is not in the game. And this is level 20, so the next one will have story. But it starts off with them playing in a field, and then they see an angel, and they decide to go chase after it. That's the first part of the story. Hey, since we're going to finish pretty far under estimate, most likely, I didn't get far enough. I could show you the storyboard when it comes up here. Call it story percent. Ooh. You'll see exactly how much story there is. I keep missing all my jumps. I literally keep missing all of my jumps. Come on. Oh, and I missed that too. Uh-oh. My first game over. Come on. Not in the spot that I'm comfortable at being at. Oop, I didn't get the heart over there. Just gotta time this. This actually requires a bit of timing to pull off because those arrows aren't exact. Hey, we're still in this. We get to see some lore, okay? So once you finish 20 levels, you get a storyboard. Plus we get another rucksack because, you know, we haven't game overed yet. Every 4 levels. So this is the next part of the story, okay? Say, oh, jump! And you see Suezo biting, grabbing onto the land, and I've spent too much energy! Mochi, you've got something to eat? Oh no, I can't eat them! Keep this down! Break it over! Now let's go! Break is over, let's go! I will find the secrets of this place! There's your next chunk of the story. Break is over. Oh yeah, so now we get to level 21. This level is nothing but death tiles and some paths for you to try to weave your way through. Wait till some of the later levels. They get really unfair. And then if you do like 100% run, I guess you get, well, not necessarily just 100%, but 86 floors, you get to see some really bottom of the barrel game design. where, ooh, that's not good. Where, like, there's one level that's the max screen size and nothing but exclamation plates. So if you fall down even once, the entire level, you go back to the beginning.
I think I saw you play that level once.
Yeah, that's not fun. Also, kazoo. I mean, depending how early I finish this, I can give you a taste of what level 61 looks like.
Oh boy.
Do 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 do. So yeah, again, kazoo, easy level.
You said you could have 5 hearts?
Yes, a maximum of 5 at any time.
And you always reset to 3 at the beginning of a level.
Yep, you start at 3. And you can, if there's enough hearts around, you can get 5. Also, you're noticing the difficulty spikes here, as we just got like 2 very, very easy levels in a row.
And then this.
I want to time this. Perfect. You want to make sure you hit that last exclamation point, so you can, ooh, that was bad by me. So you can make sure you not hit the reverse tiles or the random tiles. No, the last 26 levels would take too long. Like, you have to properly practice and route those things. To give you an idea, okay? I was at a friend's house, my buddy Creative Ellie, and we raced this at his house on stream. We both got to level 86, and then after 2 hours of not being able to finish it, we decided to go get donuts. So this level, there is a fast way you can go through it, but I'm not comfortable pulling it off. So I'm going to take the nice and slow way and ride these platforms. Because you have to have some really precise movement on the left side to pull this off.
Nice and slow sounds like a good time for me to talk. Unfortunately, there aren't any donations, but I still have lots of really cool things I can tell all of you about.
Oh, go right ahead. We're riding platforms.
So if you would like to continue supporting Take This after this marathon, they have a Patreon account at patreon.com/takethisorg, where you can pledge to support on a monthly basis. Also, we have some really cool merch. Again, this year, we have t-shirts and long sleeve shirts and hoodies and stuff, and these hoodies are like the most comfortable hoodies I have ever had in my entire life, and they are wonderful. So all of the proceeds from our merch this year will be going to Take This as well.
Awesome. We just got solid gold bars, by the way.
Cool. Is Suezo going to eat them?
No, he's going to save that in his rucksack.
Okay.
I could show you his rucksack after one of these levels. So this level is just pretty boring for the most part. Oops. Unless you hit a ledge, and then you make it more exciting. See, there's no constant movement here. It's just they get farther and farther apart, so you just gotta increase your speed as you go along. Enjoy the kazoo. Then it gets a little more exciting at the end. See, the end here is this is one of the levels that Gollum really excels at, and not in a positive way. Oops, I hit the ledge again. Because in order to beat this level with with Gollum, you have to have the last jump is basically pixel perfect. Uh-oh, I keep missing the ledge.
Oh no.
Okay, we got one more jump we gotta hit. We're good. But yeah, that last jump at the end is pixel perfect for Gollum to pull it off. Because his jump is so bad. Okay, so 26. This is where the difficulty spike goes through the roof. We just had a fairly easy set of levels, and then we get this beast. I'm going to try my best to take one of the faster routes, but the faster routes involve exclamation tiles, so I actually have to pay attention in order to pull this off as best as possible. Oops, I missed one there. I can't take that route now. Too far away. can go this way, but it's I think this route ends at some point. Oops, still alive. Okay, aha. And you'll see this level zigzags quite a bit. I want to get back over here. Oop, oh wow, I almost didn't make that. Nice, I'll take it. Ah. This is not crazy, Kronos. Okay, crazy is not the word I would use to explain this game.
That was scary for me.
That is a tough level because of the only way to get through it fast is to go through all the broken blocks, all the exclamation tiles, and if you don't, then you run the risk of running out of time. So you have to pick up a lot of clocks. I'm not doing too bad so far. Oop, I hesitated a little bit there and fell. But you'll notice that the levels now are starting to... Edge 1 again. The levels are starting to get a little bit more meh. Oh, I thought I was going to hit the double arrow, so I let go of the D-pad and I missed the arrow. And there's a trap. I was hoping to get over far enough. Okay, let's see if we can not fall here. Let's do this. There we go. Keep our perfect streak alive. No, I weed off the cliff. Kronos. I'm sorry. Enjoy this complimentary kazoo music to make you feel better. I'm taking some extra marathon safety hearts to try to avoid falling off as much as possible. Or game overing, I should say. Okay, so we have a rough section coming up here. So I actually did some testing on this earlier, and I found out that this section is impossible with Gollum, unless you have a certain power-ups. Okay, and this jump right here, this jump is harder than you think it is. I have to basically, there we go. I literally have to break my controller to get over to that pad. Because the momentum will always throw you over. So you have to basically go from left to right or right to left and back. It's a very deceptive and rude jump, as Garvey put it. This is the auto-scroller level. We're going to skip half of the auto-scroller.
Yay! Skipping auto-scrollers.
Oop, okay, I made that. There, we skipped the first chunk, most of the, I should say, of the auto-scroller. But as you can see, this is it pretty much, the level almost entirely plays itself for you. You just have to stop a couple of times from momentum. Like at the end there, and I failed to stop. Oh yeah, so another thing about the end platform there, you can't actually fall off of it. The platform
okay. So even if you like vault over it?
No, you can't vault over it. The game will always stop you on that platform.
Okay, that's nice at least.
Yeah, they put some programming into the game. So this level for some reason gives me fits randomly. I think it's because of all of the clouds and the single platforms that it can get really difficult to tell where you are. And some days I just can't hit the platforms.
What's that, Dimmerine? You're going to make Hop-A-Bout 2 for us? Cool.
Yeah, put Tiger in it, actually. There we go. Hey, Dem, I did a free Enterprise seed this morning, and I had 4 roses. Just for you. I couldn't find a 5th. I'm sorry. So here goes another spike in the difficulty. And by spike, I mean spike, inverted spike. Because it's a kazoo level, which means it's not very difficult.
I don't know that I believe you.
Yeah, just watch. All I'm doing is going back and forth. Now I'm not even going back and forth. Now I'm going straight. Oh, I'm gonna fall yet. I had too much momentum. I wouldn't have been able to go back to the left. Woo. Okay, don't do that again. Gotta keep my deathless streak going. Would I race someone in Hop-A-Bout? You know, the first when I submitted this to Big Bad Gameathon like 2.5 years ago, the current world record holder actually wanted to do it as a race, and I'm like, dude, you'd crush me. At the time, he was like 20 minutes faster than me. I'm like, you really want me to put that much time into routing and playing Hop-A-Bout? That would kill the meme, wouldn't it? So this level, as long as you don't hit the wrong forward tile... Oh, I didn't push over fast enough. You can pretty much like speedrun this level very fast. Oh, I guess Kay had to leave us.
Yes, I'm the new Kay. Hi.
Hi, Goose Kay, Tara.
Sounds like me.
You ready to hop?
Listen, I hopped my way up here, so I'm gonna take that as a big yes.
Oh yeah, so I didn't actually explain something else about this game. Something that gives this game... I missed my first target. That gives this game real replayability value. There is actually a couple of modes to this game. One being a versus. You can do local versus. And the other is a level creator. You can actually create your own terrible levels, just like this game. And feel proud that you were able to accomplish something that only the game makers of this game were able to do.
Have you created your own levels?
I've tried, but I can't come up with anything worse than what the game came with.
And now that's quitter talk.
But there is a level creator, yes. You can create. You can have your own custom Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout tournaments. Also,
So
Kazoo.
Which monster is this you're hopping with?
This one is Suezo.
Oh, Suezo won. It's Swayze. Hey,
Yes,
Swayze.
Suezo actually won. Gollum did not for once. So I'm kind of like feeling kind of odd because I spent all morning practicing Gollum. Ooh, this isn't good. I kind of went to the spot where I didn't want to go. Oh well. We'll get out of this. Kind of. Normally you want to come from the right side so you can avoid those arrows. There we go. They forgot to take the dev tools out of the game. Oh, well. Just hop. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so this level actually has a big skip to it. This level is generally... I need this gravity, though, to pull it off. Is a giant spiral, but the exit is in the center there to the right. So we're going to make a big hop to the right and skip looping around this several times to get to the exit. Imagine if you had to use gyro controls. So this level here, this is good level design. There's two paths. If you watch the opening cutscene, you see which path to take. If you take the wrong path, you lose. If you take the right path, you win. Unless you hit random tiles and almost fall off. So all you have to do is go straight now. As long as you take the correct path. If you don't take the correct path, you won't have enough time to finish. I have tried DDR Hop-A-Bout. I have not gotten past stage 10 so far.
How many stages are there in total?
Well, 60 is what we're doing today, but there's technically 86. There's 2 sets of credits. There's one after 60, and then there's one after 86. Now, this level is intuitive. It actually spells out the word goal at the end, so you know that you're at the end. Isn't that nice?
That's so kind.
Also, this level has a... This is the level to see how well I'm playing, because I have to hit some exclamation tiles and then make a landing on a platform. There we go. And I didn't fail enough times to... Oh, wow, I first tried that. I didn't fail enough times to make it unwinnable.
Goal!
Okay, 38 here is the speed level. You start off with 15 seconds. But you just have to make sure you hit some clocks along the way. And you should be good. Usually like, 2 or 3 clocks is enough. Depends how many times you fall. So you can hear the hurried music.
Yeah, while you're hunting for clocks, can I just talk about a couple of upcoming bid wars?
Sure, go ahead, because I need to find a clock here soon. I keep falling.
Oh, no. So, not this run coming up, but after that, we have the Super Mario RPG Randomizer, and we have some open goals and bid wars for that. You have an opportunity to choose the starting character. Currently in the lead is Mallow with $10. With absolutely no money are Geno, Bowser, Mario, and Toadstool. We also have a bid war for the file name, which is currently Beard Save at $1, so very easy to overwrite that. And lastly, but I think more importantly, there's 2 goals where if we can get another $40, we will include Kulex's lair in the Star Shuffle. And if we get another $70, we'll do Booster's Curtain minigame. I think we all know what we have to do, folks.
Get that Final Fantasy IV music. Wait.
Yeah, exactly.
So this level is another example of good level... good difficulty curve where we're in the end of the 30s and you know. Hi Couch, I'm glad you know what this game is. That is the canon response to Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout is, oh no, not this game.
I love how the cleared is in like Comic Sans.
Exactly. This is another level where you have to go fast. Because there's a short timer. Also, Suezo almost... If you hit a double arrow, Suezo will almost always fall off there. You just can't stop his momentum. But there is some clocks up here that we can get. Right here at the end. You have to at least get one, because you won't be able to make it all the way to the end. And of course, this is another level that's kind enough to spell out the word goal, so you know exactly which direction you're going. Because up, you know, isn't clear enough. And we get our next rucksack. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta show you my rucksack real quick. So there is a 100% category of this game. 100% category, so you see all the things that I got with images and everything. Isn't that nice? There is a 100% category to this game. And to do that, you're only allowed to game over once. Oh, I skipped the story. I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to skip the story there.
Hold on. There's story?
Yeah. It was level 40, so it was time for more storyboards. Basically, it's another one of their adventures as they trying to climb through some obstacle, trying to catch the angel that they're still looking for. Oh yeah, this level is another good design level where if you watch the opening flyby, you'll see that all you have to do is go right, left, back and forth, and you come to the exit. But if you don't watch it, you fail the stage because you can't get to the end. Just random, not difficult, just, you know, in there at level 41 for some odd reason.
Seems legit.
I feel like they just made a bunch of levels and then pulled them out of a Scrabble bag in order to get their order. Oh, okay. We're gonna fall off here. Nope, made it. Another easy level with, like, one difficult jump. This doesn't have jumping. It has hopping. I'm sorry. I gotta keep correct. I gotta remember that it's hopping. It's not jumping.
Newtopia had hopping?
Exactly. Also, more kazoo. You gotta cherish these few moments that we actually get. Ah, I didn't make it. Oh, that was a good vault, but I didn't realize it was gonna put me over there, so I stopped.
So when are you going to do a level maker donation incentive for one of these?
What, let someone else make levels, or make levels for, like, the Valkyries to do?
Both? Or, like, you know, donate to watch you make a level. So there's 3 options right there.
Well, to be fair, if the Valkyries were going to do this, they'd have to actually own the game so they could take it off my memory card.
That is true, so we couldn't do that.
So, in actuality, we're just torturing the Valkyries more.
That's a spirit.
That's what my name is.
That is true.
Oops.
You're the torture spirit? Wow, new name.
Well, usually people torture me, so it's nice to dish out every once in a while.
He's like my sweet revenge. No one in the Valkyries would ever do such a thing to you, high spirits.
So we get another fairly easy level. Also, you'll notice when I get to the end platform, I'm trying to get as close to the center as I can. Wait, you actually bought this game, Sparky?
Smart.
I mean, I did play it at their house when I visited them, so she got to see it up close and personal. Whee! Those sounds you make when it jumps off the pad. I'm sorry for everyone who bought this game.
I'm sorry for everyone who didn't buy this game.
This level is requires a little bit of movement in some areas, like going back and forth. Avoid the double arrows, and then we're going to try to take the shortcut, because we don't want to go around the slow end. Because you can go around the sides to the exit, and it's just an auto-scroller to the exit, but we like to go the faster way there. Also, kazoo. Gotta make sure to point that out. Keep pointing that out. I thought I could make that jump. Suezo, you let me down. You didn't hop far enough.
Should have picked Gollum.
Well, trust me, Gollum would have definitely not reached that. The only so the good thing about Gollum is his speed. He has a lot of speed. But, he just doesn't jump very far.
Karant, thank you so much for the raid and welcome.
Welcome, Karant, and sorry for what you just came into.
You're not sorry. Hey, their eyes aren't burning. I think they've made a step up.
So this level right here, if we were playing Gollum, I would have to pick up that lower gravity right there and carry it all the way to the end of the stage, because the end of the stage is impossible for Gollum without lower gravity. I learned that this morning when I was testing it. So this is another one like the levels earlier where the platforms just get further and further away, so you just slowly speed up. Boink, boink, boink. Nice and easy.
Easy every time.
So what's your favorite Monster Rancher game? That's a question to ask someone. You could test a person's true mettle by what their favorite Monster Rancher game is. And then they don't say this.
So is this your favorite Monster Rancher game?
I don't want to say yes, because then I'll be pigeonholed into this stupid game.
How
Oops.
are you not already?
Hey, this is like Dragon Song, okay? I did it. Now I don't have to do it much more.
I was gonna say Dragon Song is the only lunar game you play, so you know. Have you played others? Nobody knows anymore because now your life is Dragon Song.
The VODs have long gone. Only thing that remains are those YouTube videos from Limit Break.
Exactly. Final Fantasy Legend 2 is also my favorite Monster Rancher game, Margie.
Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout is my favorite Final Fantasy game.
Yep.
So this level is one that doesn't really kill you. It's just very irritating because because we're going to get to these sections where there's just like little paths through random tiles and reverse tiles. So we just don't want to hit those because then we'll go backwards. Or randomly move around. Oh, we got stuck in random. Okay, we got out. We don't want to get stuck in random because you might never get out.
Yeah, that seems pretty tragic.
We're up to 50. Okay. This is the first huge difficulty second, I should say, huge difficulty spike in the game. We're going to try to do a skip here, which we did. Now, we want to try to keep this low gravity as long as possible, but it's really hard to do when you can't judge where you are because, smaller platforms. And there's going to be some really dumb section coming up here. Also, I wanted to get these hearts. And at least a heart and a clock. Because this level is about to get much more difficult. Okay, I hit that. So in order to get by this part, we got to hit a random tile. And then we lose our gravity because random tiles do whatever they feel like it. So if you kept the gravity tile, you could have hit this arrow right here and skipped this entire section that I'm about to painfully go through. And it just makes the level much easier, but there we go. So, wow, we're on a roll with this run. 50 levels and no game over so far. This is definitely a PB pace for me. But we're at the last 10. And there's a lot of terrible stuff here in the last 10. So we're just gonna see if we can do this. Just hop, baby. Just hop. This level isn't difficult. It's just a matter of avoid anything that's not green, I like to say. You do that, you'll do just fine. And the sky doesn't count as... Oops. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I talked too soon. Let's get to the heart without dying, can we? Come on. Don't miss the heart. Nice. Take the extra life there. Got to keep my streak going, even if it's a little slower, Some things are more important in life, like your Hop-A-Bout streak. Oh, got gravity, but that's fine. Well, we're not on Earth, Hughes. We're in the sky. So good news, there's nothing on Earth.
Are we sure there's nothing on Earth, or just we're not on Earth?
Yeah, we're not on Earth. We're chasing an angel right now.
Is that seriously what we're doing?
Yeah, that's the story. Is at the beginning they're all playing and they notice an angel, and they're like, "What is that thing?" And they go chasing after it.
That's a spirit.
Also, Kazoo again. I'm trying to... Oh, hoping I can make that. I'm trying to avoid the transport tiles as much as possible because they do... Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, we're still in there. Uh-oh. Yeah, the transport tiles are just slow is all. So you only want to take them if you're trying to take them for safety. Oh, we made it. Wow, look at that mask. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That might be the first time I've ever seen that. So this level, you have the ending... Okay, the beginning of this level is terrible. If we're going to die in this level, it's because I had the beginning. Because there's not a whole lot of safe tiles for you to land on. We got mostly through it. And the save tiles that there are mostly the exclamation tiles. So once we get by that... I gotta get over to the right here. Okay. We're in much better shape. Though the ending actually has a couple of routes you can take. Ooh, I missed. You can either ride these moving platforms or you can hit the arrows. We're going to at least do this one and see if I can pull off the arrows. Nope, I missed that one. Because the arrows are much faster, but you have to actually do some tricky movement in some places to get through it. Just like that. Okay, random stage where there's almost no tiles, but the difficulty is trying to land on these tiny platforms all over the place, which is very difficult to do and judge. And do it fast, I should say.
What is fast but a miserable pile of secrets?
A miserable pile of pogos and backpacks.
Exactly.
Handled that one pretty well, except for the end there I tried to go for a risky jump. Now if we had Gollum, I would have gamed over about 5 or 10 times by now. Just to, you know. There's nothing wrong with poor Suezo's face. That's not nice. It's just Suezo. Suezo is like the comic relief of Monster Rancher. Kazoo. Oh, I went too far over. I don't want to lose a life there because at the end of this stage is really tricky. Okay, now we're going to get to the tougher part. So we're going to try to first land on these so I can not land on a death tile. Ooh. Ah! I made a wrong movement and I tried to correct it and I couldn't. Uh-oh. Our first game over might be coming. Okay. No, 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 I can't stop! No! Ruined! Okay. Well, we went to, what, level 54, 55 before a game over?
Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, wow. Ah.
Momentum. Momentum is harder than you think it is.
Momentum, no problems.
Like I said, this game kind of has tank controls when it comes to momentum. Okay, let's take this one slower to make sure I find the jump point. There we go. Not lose a life there. I was just doing that so you get more kazoo. Obviously.
More kazoo, best kazoo.
Actually, this is the part of the run where your hand starts to get really tired because moving in this game is not easy and it... Oh yeah, I never told you the controls about this game. It's the D-pad and the X button to mash between levels. I hate that gravity. Every time I get it, I fall off because I've never gotten used to the change in gravity. But that's literally it. You just use the D-pad and the X button to mash through text here between stages. Okay, another stage where there's a lot of small platforms that we got to navigate. Thank you, Keon. So we're gonna take a couple of extra hearts there. We get the speed so we can make some of these jumps faster. Although we do want to slow down here. So you'll notice one of the most annoying jumps in this game is going from side to side because you can't see where you're going. Remember how I told you the last 26 levels after 60 are a real piece of work? Well, there's one level that is several backwards jumps, where you have to actually ramp up speed and jump behind you blind.
That sounds very rude.
Oh yeah, that level is the level that I'm not entirely certain that Gollum can do. I don't know if that's actually physically possible for Gollum to do that. There we go. I get that joke every day, Zello. Every day. Also, hi, spirits. That's another one I get every day. So, this is the level that reminds you, you know, we're 57 levels into the game, and we finally get to the level that reminds you what you're all about, what you have been doing. Actually, I don't think there is a task, no. And you're going to find out as we get to the end of the level here. This level is going to remind you everything that you've learned. Like, you see that big P in front of me? Although I think it's slightly wrong because it's... And you notice these levels, these words here? Or it just says, just jump.
So what do you do in this level again?
You hop. You don't jump.
Well, the game told you to jump, so how can it be a hop you're doing? It's canonically a jump.
Yeah. I think the world record for this game is like 46 minutes or something. My PB is 1 hour. So we're on good pace to PB this run. So this level is not difficult. What it is you just have to ride a platform to the next, and then you have to know where the next platform is on the next level. Otherwise, you can get yourself into trouble, like this one right here, where I didn't go fast enough and I landed in a bunch of death tiles. And then this one here, which is a bunch of random tiles. And then you get the one here with reverse tiles, but oh wow, that was almost perfect. So yeah, considering that this is towards the end of the game, this one's pretty easy. Then you get the one here that's just kind of annoying, where there's a bunch of blue... Wow. Couldn't stop. There's a bunch of blue clocks, and there's red clocks on the other side, and if you just land on the too many blue clocks, you just game over right there.
Oh my god, it's a heart.
There's boots. We got boots. Rubber boots. So there's one rucksack that I'm not going to get because I game overed. So this is stage 59. There's only 2 left. This stage is the can you guess the correct direction at the end. And if you didn't, then you just wasted the entire stage because the game doesn't really tell you which direction you're supposed to go. You just got a 1 in 3 shot unless you know the way you're supposed to go. This is also a very tricky stage at some points. So we're gonna just try to... okay, shoot, if I wouldn't have slowed down as much as I did, I probably could have made that. I don't know, I'm gonna go for that. Oh, nice, I got it. See, this tells you right here, only one way. You got 3 choices, and as you can look down the barrel, you don't know which one is the correct way. The correct way is obviously the one with the random tiles. But there's also the exclamation point, so if we can time it perfectly, we can burn through this level like it's nothing. And there's only 1 level left. So this level is just a, just gets annoying at the end is all. I wanted that clock, but I'll get one later. It's more about, it's harder to just game over on this one as it is to just run out of time. So we're going to try to take the shortcut here. Because we're going to start off first with a bunch of arrows. And we're going to try to get over there as far as we can. So if you actually push against the arrow, left or right arrow, ooh, I missed. You can avoid, like, going in the direction. And then we get a bunch of reverses, which, ooh, that didn't work out good. So we'll just take these to be safe. Okay, then we got random tiles into several arrow tiles. I want to try to hit that clock, just in case. So now our goal is, is to try to just push on. Bouncing back and forth.
You can do it.
Before the timer runs out, but we're in really good shape. So we hit the last one there.
Quick donation?
Sure, go ahead. I'm just going back and forth.
That's the spirit. We've got $10 from Couch23 saying $10 just because this is always so great to watch. Thank you so much for that donation, Couch.
Thank you, Couch. Okay, so we got our first jump was really good. We're at the end. Oh, yes! And that is coming up on GG here. Once this ends, GG. PB by almost 3 minutes.
That's amazing. Congratulations. So does that mean this is your first sub 1 hour?
Yes.
That is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, so the story, the ending of the story. Oh, I was daydreaming. What a strange dream.
What?
Oh, I was daydreaming. So yeah, like I said, the hour 15 estimate was based on getting Gollum, which for the longest time it looked like I was going to be stuck with Gollum. But since we're so early, I'll take a minute to show you stage 61 to show you what you're missing or not missing. You can see some of the storyboards, especially I think the ones that we missed or some of them. We got jump and help. And you got the little angel. See, the angel is there. He's waving. Bye!
I love that jump so much.
You also notice Tiger is in the images, but you can't play Tiger.
Why
Doesn't
not?
make sense.
That's rude.
This is another quality Tecmo. As someone stated earlier, RPG, because it has a story. So it's up there in the annals of time with quality Tecmo RPGs like Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout and Secret of the Stars. Okay, so 61. You're going to get an idea of why we stop at level 60. So we're going to start with getting 2 power-ups of each. And then, let's go! So the first part is, we just jump this. You get more kazoo at least. Okay, then you got to change speeds. Remember, if you fall off at any time from these tiles, you go back to where the last land tile was, which is way back at the beginning. So this is the excitement of the post level 60 levels. See if we can get at least to the landing here. Okay, we made the first landing. That's like the checkpoint. Now we got to go through not easy tiles. Though there is one level that is nothing but exclamation tiles. Look at that, we finished 61. But, so that's Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout. There's not much I can say about the game. Well, I don't know. I guess whenever they're ready to boot me off.
I think they're just doing some setup now.
Okay. So this one is random difficulty. Just nothing but a bunch of hearts. Heart-shaped platforms. Hearts on the platforms. And then death tiles. There's a death... There, you can see this the skull up here. So don't blow yourself up. And then... There we go. There's level 2. All hearts. Okay. Okay, I'll just keep messing around since I'm so early. Oh, we got another item that I've never seen before. It's a flame on a stick. A 2-dimensional flame on a stick. Toothpick. Oh, this one looks fun. This looks like another auto-scroller level. Yeah. It's an auto-scroller level. It might be a Phoenix Leather. Look at this. It's an auto-scroller level. I'm not using my hands at all.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Oh no, I gotta use the hands there. they threw it. They changed it up at the end. I'm still on a roll. I've only had one game over after 63 levels. So of course, like I said, the difficulty curve in this game is very odd. So just like the other levels, the random difficulty spikes just keep going. So yeah, if you beat these 80 floors, all you do is you get the same ending, I believe, and it just plays another set of credits. There's nothing to it. You get more kazoo at least.
That's the best news.
Got to make sure at least go out in some kazoo here. Dream of the credits twice. We're just gonna bounce here.
There's an R and a skull. Is like that for Team Rocket?
That is reverse. Takes you in the opposite direction you came from, and the skull takes away a heart. We didn't get more kazoo. Because the hurry up timer went off. I was trying to get some more kazoo, you know? If I had a kazoo, Chitin, I would do that. Team Rocket blasting off because it shoots you off a platform. So yeah, we're just playing around in the bonus levels while they're setting up the next run. If you got anything you need to go ahead and talk about, go ahead, Natar.
Well then, I can definitely see what is going on. I know we are trying to meet some donation incentives. This run coming up, which is Link to the Past, a reverse boss order, we have met the 3-heart challenge for that, so thank you very much to everyone. But immediately after that, we will have Pidge 01 showcasing the Super Mario RPG randomizer. So we've got a few things still waiting to be met for that. We need another $40 in order to include Kulex's lair in the Star Shuffle. For another $70, we'll be able to do Booster's Curtain minigame. We need that. We just need that. It's Booster. We love Booster. You can donate towards who our starting character will be. Currently, Mallow is in the lead with $10. Trailing with absolutely nothing are Bowser, Geno, Mario, and Toadstool. So if you like any of those folks more than Mallow, you gotta donate at least $11. And lastly, you can donate to pick the file name. So right now, Beard Save is the file name with $1. So for $2, you can put something else in there. It is an 8-character limit for that file name, though, so get creative. Could be fun. Nothing profane now, folks. We don't want any of that. Plus, we are trying to get to a $10,000 goal, as you can see. $10,000 will fully fund a AFK room for Take This at a brand new event. So for those who are unfamiliar, those are quiet rooms where they have trained volunteers on site in case you get overwhelmed, need to talk to someone. They are also just plain quiet rooms. The lights are low, so if you're not feeling well, if you just need some space, if you need a drink of water, they have hydration there. You can just go be quiet. They've got coloring books. It's a really great place to just go and relax and get your cool again in a big, crowded, noisy con. And if we happen to hit that $10,000 this week, then Dr. B, who is one of the head board members for Take This, will not shave his beautiful, beautiful beard. But if we don't hit that, the beard's gonna go away, so we definitely don't want that. So let's keep those donations going. If we can keep this pace up, we will have no problems hitting 10,000. For reference, we hit just over 9,000 last year, so I have faith in all of us.
So yeah, Tigerian made notice of what level I'm on. It's the level I told you about earlier where you have to do a bunch of blind backwards jumps. And if you do it wrong, your momentum will always throw you over. This level is so dumb.
This level is super dumb. What the heck? Oh, ah! I love the ah as you fall to earth.
You mean it's wee? I like to call it. How much to save my beard?
It is definitely that.
I am so ready to take off this beard.
Then will you do 10,000 to shave off the beard?
Well, it's gonna come off anyways at Christmas.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, this level, the last jumps, I'm not even convinced that Gollum can actually pull off. So I'm trying not to go too fast because momentum will throw you off. But if you don't go fast enough, you'll.
What the heck?
I
We thought
don't-
this was okay.
This is an example of a level that just is a bad design. Okay, stayed on. Stayed on that one. We still have like one more jump, I think, to do. One or two more. Okay, this is the tough one. Oh, yeah, last jump we gotta pull. Come on. Nice! Made it! Oh, the momentum threw us off, but we made it to the last platform. Just gotta make the last jump here. Perfect. This entire game. Yeah, we'll just exchange beers, you know. Give him mine, he can have mine. You know.
That's the spirit. He's already got a nice one. Now that we've cleared the awful level, we are ready to go to our next game. So everyone, say goodbye to the wonderful Highspirits who has shown us this amazing game, which you're all going to learn to speedrun, right? Right?
Yeah.
See you soon.
By the way, you misspoke too soon because there's a level that's even worse that I'm on right now. But thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And enjoy the rest of the marathon. And thanks to Valks for having me. So take care, everyone.